Hello, everybody. My name is Michael. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. I'm here a little bit early today than normal, and I'm ready to code. I've actually been coding. I had to come home and deal with some maintenance on my apartment. And in the meantime, while I was with the maintenance people and they were working, I was just working on the app here. And let's go ahead and put on Do Not Disturb. But I was working on the app and I was able to solve the what we started yesterday. We were on the right track, and with a little bit of help from reading the Cauce and the text of the get adder function, we were able to. That's what I was missing, was that get adder function. We were able to implement a secret password or code for changing the character in the Cowsay module that displays these little fun messages in the task tracker app. So it just adds a more um, fun feature for the user to have. So let's go ahead and actually show what this does. So everything in our task tracker, there's a mosquito. Oh, missed. So everything in our task tracker is working accordingly. Um, So let's go ahead and open it up like normal. Yes, we are in just like normal with CalSay. Welcome to the Task Tracker 1.0. And let's go ahead and add a task, or let's view the tasks. We have a current task of Code Python in there. And then let's go back to the main menu. Grab some water. All right. So now there's this fun little quirk that we can do. It's not anywhere on here, but just hidden if the user types in animal here. We are given a list of 19 options, or all the available options from the cow say docs, of all the animals and characters that they offer. So we can select an animal from this list or characters. So let's just do T-Rex 16. Oh gosh. So I'll make my thing really big here, and as you can see, we get the T-Rex character, and our task continues, and then it is applied through this function here, the cowsay message, rather than calling cowsay dot cow every time I have a global variable that is overwritten if they enter in and override with a new character, and I use this message to just call the message here. Um, and so we can, add a new task, which is a clean room. And we have 5 days to do this, and we can view, and we see everything. And Mr. T Rex is telling us that is everything. So it's really cool so far. So awesome. So really, really cool. So we'll go back to the main menu here. Now, the only thing is that I might add this in later, but I don't think it's super critical for launching this program. But the main thing is that this task tracker app is ready to go. It is ready to be pushed to GitHub, and that's what I'm going to be doing in this stream. I'm going to be pushing it to GitHub for you guys, and uh, yeah, I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's also pull up the Discord and let people know that we're streaming here. Uh, Pushing the. I'm gonna add everyone here. Pushing the task tracker to GitHub today. All right. So I let the Discord know that we're streaming, and we're gonna push this. Um, so we need to get ignore the PyCache file, right? We don't want to include that. Um, what else do we want to include? Uh, So I'm gonna put here, I'm gonna say do not overwrite copyright um, Michael Deming 2024, right? So I have that message there, because I want to keep these globals for the system name, and then uh, we do need a so let's just ask ChatGPT, give clear our messages so far. Okay, how could I make a simple read me for a application? A simple application name, a brief feature installation for business new software dependencies close. A lot of information here. I had a brief description of what the application does and its purpose. Feature one, installation prerequisites. Clone repository. That's way more stuff than I need. I know I was looking at this, Darshan. Hello, good to see you. I was looking at this and I was like, God, this is man. I gotta make all this tonight. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I got to do all this crap. So what do I basically need um, to set this up? Obviously, I need to tell them what they need to install here, right? Um, so I do need to add in a requirements dot txt, right? And then so datetime CSV sys you know, Cause and OS. I'd say for now, the description and a to-do list that you're working on should be fine. Okay, so I appreciate you coming, Darshan. All right. So we need to say install or install the following packages. What is it, libraries or packages? Or how is there a way to like auto install when they run, or what's the most effective way do you think, Darshan, to have the user run this? Like if they run the file, how can I make it so that they are able to do this easily? Is it, what do you think? So let's add in it's all caps, please. Like that, right? Let's ask Mr. Jip to make it way more simple. Application name, installation name. Oh, so you clone, you cd, go to your repository, okay. And then you install or pip install all requirements for Python. Okay. So this is Python. Okay, I get what it's trying to tell me. It's trying to tell them how to install. Hello, chicken. You need to use pip command to create the file so they can install directly. Okay, here we go. So we'll copy this. Ooh. Oh my god. So application name. Clone repo. How do you can you just throw this in here? What will it do? Will it display? How will it display this in a README? I don't know, whatever. Then you, you do this guy. Boom. Okay, copy. Right? And then copy this, and oops, take this guy here, put that there, copy this, bang, bang, and then okay, and then we'll just put this in for fun here, but the person, they don't know, just to be safe. Run the app, copy, like so. Something urgent you need to do. Good luck. All right, chicken, see ya. Ask Chat GPT for Thai markdown code for the README. Okay. Can you give me Thai markdown code? Oh. What does this do, Darshan? What is the difference? What does this do? Certainly. So Thai markdown code. Oh, I meant you. It's probably the markdown code, not Thai. The markdown code. So this is application name breach people what it does. I'll do this of this. Okay. So what does that do? Okay, it's just a formatting language. Okay, gotcha. All right, brief description. All right, here we go. What do we say? A basic but intuitive uh, task tracker application. Um, um, Tasks are recorded. Uh, Tasks are documented via date uh, created via date created. Tasks are documented via date created. A due date is assigned. Um, uh, Tasks are documented via a. Now, what do I want to say here? Tasks are documented via their not decrease. The tasks are given a number of days until to complete. What is italics in Markdown? Is asterisk italic, asterisk or underscore italic? Okay, so let's do that. Right, number of days to complete. When created, this in combination with the date days to complete. How do I use underscore? Okay, so I have to use this one then, I guess. If I need to use underscores. So days to complete. This in combination with the italic date created, right? Date created, yeah. This in combination with the date created sets a date due tasks are ranked sorted, ranked according to their our tasks are sorted slash ranked by their so do I use the date due or date created? Short tasks, days to complete. So what's the point of the date due? Uh, right. Tasks are sorted by their days to complete. Um, uh, in descending order. Right? Is it descending? I'm stupid. Damn it, ascending. Not descending. Ascending. Yeah, ascending order. Okay. So I want to go to my globals, task tracker. Task tracker by Michael Deming. We'll set the global to task tracker version 1. Right, like that. Okay, and so once I get this pushed, I'm going to focus on maybe back to Python Crash Course, or maybe even working on a new project in general, or back to studying a new topic in Python. But I think I'm probably going to go to the Python Crash Course, but let me know what you want to see. All right, so tasks are given a days to complete when they're created. This in combination with the date created sets a date due. Tasks are sorted slash ranked by their days to complete in ascending order. Future updates will use the do in various okay. Save date via datetime. This is a date via datetime. Okay, cool. So we got that. What else do we need here? I'll say tasks with so my filter tasks or priority is days to complete. Task with is set by the days to complete is set by the days to complete automatically. If I just go like this, is this like a list element, kind of like one? I bet it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 days to complete is equal to priority 1. Right. Oh, okay. So 4 to 6 days, 4, 5, and 6 days, priority 2. 4 to 6 days, and then 7+ days. Priority 2, priority 3. Tasks can be filtered by priority grouping. Tasks can be filtered by priority grouping under the display when displaying tasks. Can be visually filtered by priority when displaying tasks. Okay, anything else you think we should add, Darshan, or anybody else? Hello to anybody else that's in here. Just making a README because I'm going to be pushing the task tracker I've been working on and we've been working on together here. I'm going to push this to GitHub for everybody to use and for get feedback on, and to also help debug. I want you guys to use the Discord to respond with errors that I can go in and fix, and then for everybody, and if everybody encounters anything that they should be fixed or want us to add, they could potentially clone and then create a branch and then try to push or what pull request um, the to the main one, and we could collaborate that way. So I don't know. I'm gonna be good. I don't really know. I'm ambitious, but I think that we could have a lot of fun with it. So um, let me know if I am talking out of my butt or if this is something that's actually cool. All right, so tasks can be visually filtered by priority grouping when displaying tasks. Users run dot py. It's gonna be a task tracker. Right. Okay. So I think this is fairly decent here. Um, open preview. Oh wow. Oh, so you don't say italic. Okay. Why did it have that? That's funny. Um, okay, let me add Command F italic. Okay, no more results. Okay, we're good. All right. So I think so requirements.txt. Um, give me an example of a requirements.txt. Requirements is Python part all dependency project needs. Here's simple. Okay, example. Enter each line specified. So each line specifies the package name followed by its version. You can also specify a range of versions or leave the version unspecified to always install the latest version. To create a requirements.txt run, you can run pip freeze requirements.txt. Oh, really? Um, okay, let's try that, I guess. Let's bring up the terminal here. No. Pip freeze require greater than requirements dot txt. That seems excessive, no? That seems like everything I have downloaded right now in my current. Um, this automated journalist install patches version in your environment, save them. What if it's giving me every package I have installed in my installed? When you run pip freeze, it will list every package currently installed in your Python environment, not just the ones your project depends on. If you only want the package depending on your project, you can explicitly use your project. You have a few options: manipulate requirements, create a virtual environment, activate the virtual environment. Hmm. Okay, so we don't need that. We don't want that then. We don't want any of those. Don't need those. So is it just calce? Do you not need CSV? So I'm gonna say calce. What's this guy here? CSV, date time. Do these already come with the Python package? Is that why? OS, calce. Just throw those in there. So I just need calce. Is the only one I need then. Do I need to include Python? No, you not include Python itself, requirements, specific third-party dependencies. So I'll include this in the README. Okay. Nice. All right, so then look at that. Do this. All right. Okay. So we need the git ignore though. Give me the git ignore for the PyCache. Give me the touch command. Okay, it's just touch git ignore. So it's just dot. And then paste that guy here. Okay. Alright. Is there any way I should like organize my files? How should I organize my files? Or no, I guess that's fine. Okay. In addition to Python, there are a few other common files in JSON. No, there's nothing else in here. Okay. So I'm going to run this. Yes, let's go edit task list, remove a task, one, yes, add task, okay, so perfect. So now we have that set up for the user, and I think we're good to push this now. Is there anything else, you guys, that we can think of that if there's anybody in here we might want to add? We have the get ignore for the PyCache, got a README set up, we've got you know, I'll say here thanks ec, he spelled acknowledgements, like that. Yeah. Okay. So acknowledgements here, we're going to just list off what is a double S? Okay, that's just a hyperlink. We'll say YouTube chat, right? YouTube stream chat and Discord. Right, just like that. So we'll say thanks to those who provided input and assistance is it ants or ants? I forgot. Assistance assistance. It's E, is it? What is it? Is it ants or ants? Ants. Assistance. What do you, what, like bug reports? What do people do for bug reports? There's a new issue button on GitHub. Oh, is there a new issue button on GitHub? Yes, there's a new issue button. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. So they can report issues directly on GitHub. Okay, so I think we're ready to do this thing. So let's give it a go here. So we need to go to GitHub, right? I have my task tracker repo already set up here. Or push an existing repository from the command line. So what does the init do? The init command is used to initialize a new gate to create. Okay, so we initialize a new repository. Right, we go after adding the repository. How to push this to GitHub. Right, we want to push this to GitHub. So before you can push to GitHub, you need to create a repository. So I did that, yes. Add a repository as a remote. Now that you have a repository, you need to link it to your local repository. Copy the local repository in GitHub. Something like this. In your terminal, navigate to your git remote add origin. Right. Okay, so yeah. So I just need to get. Okay, so I actually just need to copy this guy from GitHub. Delete here. Paste here. I actually want to go back up into here. I don't want to add a readme, I already got one, right? Git first commit. Git branch. What is this? What is the Git branch? What does that mean? What does that mean? This command is used to rename the current branch to main. Git branch. The branch. Oh, for branches in Git. Okay. Push. Yeah, the remote. Okay. So we will. I think this is just it, right? Oh no, we want to go up. We want to delete this stuff up here. What is this line? What does this mean? Is used to add text hashtag to the existing README file. Oh, okay. No, I don't want to add that. Get rid of that. So now if we run this, okay. Nothing added, commit, but unchecked. What happened here? Let's see. Initialize empty Git repository. Use git add to include what will be committed. I'm not sure what happened here. Let's copy this, I guess. The old trusty. Just keep asking the questions. It looks like you're trying to push your initial commit to GitHub, but you received an error. Let's walk through the problem. The error source rough domain does not match any typically happens when there are no commits yet on the branch you're trying to push, or the local branch name doesn't match the remote branch you're trying to push to. This can happen because you ran the git for some reason before adding any files. There's nothing to commit, and thus nothing to push initially. Branch name might not exist. Okay. Add files to the staging area. Git add. So add all. Git status. Okay. So now so now ensure you're on the main branch. If the git branch so we'll make a first commit here. Now what? So git branch. So git branch, we're on main. Okay. Now we'll git push origin main, right? Oh. Now I say git status. So nothing is there. So now if we refresh this, all gone. Wow. All right. So all right. make sure that everything is good spell check wise with this bad boy. Oh. Okay, so then I need to get my GitHub actual. Okay, so then we'll go here, just with the slight edits. Okay, so now we will git add git status git commit quote what do I say for the message? We'll say revise repo. Revise the repo link. That work? No changes added to commit. I modified this. Add git add readme.mg status. How can you just add the single file I wanted to commit here? Maybe it's case sensitive. There we go. Okay, it is case sensitive. So git revise the repo link. push that. Okay, so if we go over to the GitHub. Alright. Let's see if we open up the README here. It's working appropriately. Okay, so I actually need to revise this repo to lowercase t tracker.git. And I need to do this one more time. Okay, here we go. So now I'll refresh this. Task tracker. Okay, good. Is there a command for MIT license? As the name of the license. If you want to create a complete license, okay. Okay, I'll worry about that later. But okay, so we have the repo made now. So now if we just go to the task tracker, this is so cool. I code is like live on there. Alright, it's live. I'll put it in the chat here. Oh, can't do it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I can't put links in the chat? Why? I just command paste. That's stupid. Okay. Hey Vash, I just pushed the project to GitHub. So let's go check it out. I need to I'm trying to https github.com/Michael. All right. There is the link. Cool. Let's go to the Discord and let's post an announcement here. right. Let's go to the Discord here. Cool, awesome. Yeah, the README, I got this format. Uh, Mr. Darshan helped me with get the Markdown format, and I was able to put this together with a little bit of help from obviously from Mr. Jibbity. But yeah, it's really cool. Um, okay, so all right. Let me post in Discord here that we got this up and running. All right, just making some last edits here. All right, organized task. Right. All right, perfect. That looks good. Let's go ahead and type up this part here. Nice. All right. I like the emojis. Everything looks nice. Boom. Okay. All right. Looks awesome. Cool. Sweet. So we have pushed the task tracker app. So go check it out, guys. It's official. Woo! Boom, 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 boom. Oh, da, da, da. All right, task tracker app is pushed 1.0 here. Now, this is just the beginning. I would really like to collaborate. If you guys have any ideas and stuff, you can submit pull requests to, you know, have me implement it onto the main branch, or maybe even add in different branches or whatever. I don't even know how it really works that well, but super cool what we got going so far. Okay, so that is that so far. So let's go ahead and pull up the GitHub. All right, we are here onto the task tracker. All right, nice. This is super awesome. We got this pushed here. Really cool. So if you guys are watching, feel free to go ahead and give it a star. That'd be really awesome. We worked really hard, and if you guys like it and want to see more, that'd be really great. Um, so if I go to my terminal here and I just run Python task tracker.py command not found. Okay. Python 3 task tracker.py. No such file in directory. Okay, so I have to be in the directory to use it. Gotcha. So can you essentially create a So then what happens if let me go bring up my Finder here. Let me go into that repo where I have it saved, task list. Oh, okay, it's called task list. So Python 3 task, I have it called task list. So yeah, it's still not in the directory. So let's cd repos, and then Python, no, cd this. So why is that not working? Okay, so it's mained up high. Let's go mained up high. No module named Cowsay. Okay, so we need to do the requirements.txt. This guy. Okay, so that's already in there. Why won't this work? What? The error counting indicates Python is able to find the Cowsay modules by it being installed. This happens in a few reasons, usually related to multiple versions of Python environment issues. Here are things to try to check out Python versions. Ensure their Python version running is Python 3, the same one where Cowsay is installed. You can do this by checking Python -- version. Python 3 3.13, and then check if that's installed. Package not found. Python 3. See, I get this error. I don't know why I'm getting these errors when I try to install packages. Looks like your system Python installation is managed by Homebrew, and pip is preventing you from installing packages globally to avoid breaking the system Python environment. So virtual environment. Okay, so now we're in it. All right, we got it here, right? So I do need to update the README then. It's not task tracker.py. It's main.py. Okay, so hey Cheese Slice, welcome back. We just pushed the task tracker to GitHub here, so feel free to check that out. So if I rename this file, right, if I rename main to anything, I don't think that that's gonna affect anything. For the most part, it's done. I mean, obviously, I can add more features, but you know what they always say: it's better to push code than not push code. So we pushed code for the first real time, I guess. I made the final project, but this one was really like independent, and you know, this one I felt really confident in my abilities here to do things. So that one was, I didn't really understand what I was doing. I was mainly just following other people's examples and obviously was learning a lot. But in this one, I was able to really switch, like use those skills and apply them here into my own. Obviously, both of them were my own, but more of a 100% understood project here. So the let's go ahead and we need to add. We need to. What do we need to say for? We need to add a get ignore for the virtual environment. Okay, so we need to. So I had to do that here to run the terminal. Get ignore. We need to add this guy. Why is my thing doing this? Okay. Perfect. So now let's push this. So get add dot get ignore, right? And then get status. So then get commit with an M for message. We want to say add VNEV to dot get ignore, right? And then get push, right? So that did that. We need to make this rename task tracker, right? So get status, we should see that in there. Get add task tracker dot py get status. The object will be get commit rename main file apply to task tracker apply, right? And then let's push this. You can do git commit am to add and commit in one go. Oh, would that add all of the files though? What's the difference? What's the benefit of adding in a singular file, the one that you edited or the ones that you made changes to, versus doing add all and just adding in all files? Is there any like benefit really, or is it just preference, or you guys know? So let's go ahead. Thank you, Cheese Slice. I appreciate that. That's cool. Get a dash am add message. Okay, gotcha. So now if I open up terminal, this should be broken. So like code um, so not code. We went to Python 3 um, task tracker py. Right. Okay, that enters. So we can add a task code. 3 days to complete, view, main task, edit task list, clear the task list, yes, add task, let's add code, Python, project, 1 day, add task, walk the dog, or no, let's do chemistry, homework, 5 days, add task, um, grocery shop for party, right? We got 10 days till the party, so we can view all those, filter by priority tasks, right? Quit, all right, and then if we press animal for the secret code, we get these. Are you sure? Why don't you want me, right? And then you see we can do a 13 for Mr. Piggy here, and now we get Mr. Piggy. So now we can view all the tasks with Mr. Piggy instead of the previous one. So really cool. Okay, so it looks like I might need to add in a clear here for the view task list. So okay, yeah, so there's some more clears I need to add in. Just faster to do add to get added unless there's a file you don't want to commit and leave out on purpose. Okay. So also cheese slice if I have a virtual environment and I have that in my git ignore, right? Then I'm also ignoring the PyCache. Do I would I just not push these? Would I just remove these because they're in my right? They're in my thing here. Oh no, they're not. Because the git ignore ignored them. Okay, that would make sense. I'm stupid. Never mind, cheese slice. Thank you. All right. So there's a couple of bugs we need to fix. So what happens? No, you keep it because your environment needs it to run, but the git ignore take care of it. You can just do git add. Okay. So also, what happens now? Because I have this as a Git repo now. Every time I update um, the task list, right, or go to like push, it's going to um, detect that this CSV file where I'm storing the data changed. So is there something I need to do to account for that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want the CSV file I want it included. Hmm. You can also get ignored this CSV because this file has data specific to the user. Okay, so if that's the case, so they need to ignore the CSV file. And so on my load file, I open CSV. So would I need to edit my load file then to account for the tasks.csv not being there? In my right, in my save task file where I'm writing the task to file, I write the header in here, right? So, and then in the open, I just skip the first row. So I don't need to write it in the open. Like I'm taking care of that on save. It's just when they open that first row is going to be blank until they save. Now, will with open here and the try block actually open that CSV file? Or will I get this file not found error? Oh, you have a load file. Yeah, so the user would need to create the file or else there would be an error in runtime. Yeah. So how could I um, essentially just open the file if it's there is a file, or just create the file? Is there a a method that I can just um, like not right here? So if the file's not found, we want to create the file and try it again. Okay, so yeah, you can, instead of load file, create a new CSV file in the same directory. If CSV doesn't exist, create file, else load file. Okay, so you're saying we would need a new class method called load file, right? So we want to yeah, so how then can we create um, Python docs? So then, um, so return a reader object, yes. Uh, writer create file. I know I could just ask AI, but I'm trying to use the docs here. Reader objects, writer objects. So we'd have to do a writer, right? It'd have to be a writer. Because we'd have to write the file, write a new file. Okay, so you want me to use OS. Write path equals mode equals A. Hello, write F, hello world. F, right. So what if we uh, right, what if we import path and we say path is equal to task list right, we want the file path task list. I don't know, I feel like okay, so I think yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? So I can't take that path. So I think I should just say with open, right? We're gonna open quote tasks.csv and we're gonna open in write mode. Right? So, and then this is just as file, right, for the variable. So we open this file as a file variable. There's a bug. Get out of here. So with open the CSV writer as with write mode as file. So now hold on, I'm going to comment this out because maybe the with open here, but this isn't in read mode. So can I change this mode to also not only read but like append? Can I say like, so what happens if I create a new directory? Test. Right, I put that in there. So what happens if I run this now? So it creates a CS. No, it's still pulling from this one, I'm guessing, because it's in the task list. I need to move it to a completely new directory. So exit. So Cheese Slice says try write plus. So So using the read or write plus mode. In Python, the write plus mode is used to open a file for both reading and writing. If the file doesn't exist, it will be created. However, the file already exists, it will be truncated, cleared before opening. This is important to keep in mind. Here's how we can use the write plus mode, okay? So if let's go ahead, exactly, let's delete the CSV file, and then let's run. And I don't think we need all this BS, right? So now if we run tasktracker.py, let's just clear out all this stuff so I can see things. And we run here, boom, we get task CSV, add a new task, code, 1, and then exit. Boom, yes, cheese slice, good shit, dude. Oh, pardon my language, shit. Oh, good stuff, man. All right, try to keep it friendly for all ages. My bad. All right. Right. So the write plus takes care of that and creates it. So, um, now what do I do if I see right now the Git repo is detecting that every time I'm editing things, I'm making a new change. Yeah, I want to update the task class here. I want to but because I need to update for this change, but I don't want to update the task file. Can I just revert this file back to the original one and then update this one? Oh, and add the CSV to git ignore. Hashtag ignore CSV dot CSV files. Okay, will that do that? Or do I have to do like CS? Like so? Oh no, it's not that. It's hash. It's star dot CSV. Why is it different from all the other ones? So this is a file. Okay, because these are files, right? So that's why it has these. Um, if I want to do a specific, or these are directories. If I want to do a individual file, then I had to do this notation here of asterisk dot the file. Okay. Hey Chase from Space, sorry if I didn't say hello to you. Welcome. I appreciate you joining. It's good to hear from you again. I went ahead and pushed the task tracker to GitHub, so go ahead and give it a star if you enjoy it and want to use it, and maybe make some edits, do whatever you want to it. Uh, yeah, those are file paths, passing. Yeah, file ignore is specific. Exactly. Okay, got you. So can I then remove? Oh, so now if I push this, it's going to detect that the change is right. So I'm gonna make different actually commits for this. So git um, add task class dot py git commit um, added um, csv dot csv write plus to no, I don't want to be too specific. Added .csv file creation if none, right? Git push, we'll push that, and then we'll git add git dot ignore git commit. We'll say git ignore CSV files. Git push that. Perfect. So then now that will ignore every time I create this CSV file. Perfect. Now that should work appropriately. So then, do people that are downloading the or cloning the branch, right? If they're cloning the repo, do they just need to pull like git pull, and that'll pull whatever I have pushed up to for like current updates? Is that how it works from a user from like a user's end, not the creator's end? Do they just have what do you have to do to get the latest version? Just git pull and then the file or the repo again, or what do you do? And then also, if I change the file or the directory name, I need to change this from task list to task tracker to be more consistent with everything. So, do I need to change this? Um, if I change this, will it throw my um, was it local file out of whack? See that green button? What do you mean green button, sir? Um, oh. What you mean, cheese slice? They can choose SSH or HTTP, then do git clone. Yeah. If you change the name of the local directory, if you simply rename the directory, the Git repository will still work as long as you remain. Okay, updating the remote. If you have a remote repository on GitHub in your local repository, you push or pull them. Okay, so it won't affect apparently. So let's go and make this rename task tracker. So yeah, that got out of whack. We'll open the terminal here, and then we'll code from here. Clear this, open here, and then we're back. Task tracker now. Cool. Um, the directory doesn't matter if you rename it, it's just wherever you clone it to. It's local to you. Okay, gotcha. It will clone to the holder. You can try it out, delete your local folder, and try cloning and git bash. Okay, gotcha. So when you go to clone, will it clone at that file location you're at in the terminal? So if I am in just my desktop, it'll clone the repo file to there. Yeah, it has to. Okay. So let's go here. No. Here, git status. Let me change this to add it to commit. I thought I already did this. Git push, add. So what do I do? So if I deleted main.py, how can I just say, okay, yeah, I wanted to do that? Git. Okay, so now that's just confirming git push. Oh, git commit. Um, we want to say confirm rename. Right. So yeah, status, nothing there. So did that ignore though, like it was supposed to? Yeah, it did. Okay, so it's ignoring it appropriately. Cool. Really cool work. Hey chicken, welcome back. How was the work? Good. We have been just kind of bug fixing the repo here. Um, Getting a lot done. Uh, yeah, it's going pretty well. So I do need to add in some doc strings to these functions. Add in some more. I forgot push. You're right. Okay, so that pushed. So actually now let's see if that changed the CSV. Yeah, so it's not ignoring my CSV file. Why is that? It is pushing that. I pushed a CSV file and it accepted it. If you've already pushed a CS file and you want to get to ignore it from now on, there are a few important steps you need to follow. The get ignore file only prevents new or untracked files from being added to the repository. So any files that have been committed and pushed to the repository will still be tracked by Git. Steps to stop: add CSV files, get ignore if already done. Stop tracking the already pushed CSV file. Since the CSV file already has been pushed, it's tracked by Git. To stop tracking it, you'll need to remove it from the repository without deleting it from your local working environment directory. Use the following command to remove the Git file from Git's index. Git rm -- cache. So git rm tasks, right? Okay. After running the above command, you need to commit the removal of the file from the repository. With that, and then git push. And how do people figure this crap out before having like a literal tutor at your fingertips with answering any question you might have regarding terminal stuff? Just copy and paste the response. Like obviously you don't want to just blindly do things, and you want to learn from what it's telling you, which I'm doing. But how do people get answers to this stuff before just form and wait for somebody to answer? That's just crazy. Verify the file is ignored with git status. Okay, yeah. Stack Overflow, right? Yeah, they use forums, right? And they look things up. But what if you had a question and you just had to wait until someone answered it? That is just so crazy. Like you just had, or just keep trying new things until you figure it out. I guess you would you would just get really good and really familiar with things, and so your progression would probably go up fast in terms of like direct knowledge. But then you wouldn't be learning new things as quickly, so you would learn certain things very like a lot. But with AI, I guess you have a different type of curve where you're learning a lot more things at a faster rate. um, it'd be interesting to track that. I bet they're probably gonna, I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm a scientist, so I think about things in terms of that. Okay. um Perfect. So the CSV file is no longer being tracked by the learning how to search things is the key to becoming a good programmer, G Slice says. Nice. With the new gen AIs, you can sort of self teach almost anything, Vance says. Yeah, that's why I think people are kind of crazy to doubt or bet against them. Like even just the small improvement we've made so far, I don't know. I literally have the equivalent to I a high school teacher, like a experienced high school teacher on my computer 24/7. Like that's how I view it. Like I have now, or me, in any sort of specialty, which is crazy. So um people don't really think about it like that, and so that's why I have some investments in those companies because I'm firsthand using these products, and kids younger than me are gonna eat this crap up, and there's gonna be no more crappy teachers. You're just gonna, oh, I don't know something, I'm gonna go to AI and learn from there rather than learn from Miss Smith that is 60 years old and has a divorce going on, so she can't focus and teach It's just like unfortunate, but it's just the way things are. She's not getting paid enough, right? So she doesn't have a passion anymore to teach. So the kids are suffering, so they're going to go to AI. It just makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Now with AI, it's learning how to write good prompts. Yeah, it's like, I think English teachers are going to be the next, sorry, there's the best thing. English teachers are going to be the next programmers. That's funny. If you're new here and watching, please be sure to follow the channel and follow along. Just push this Task Tracker app to GitHub for everybody to use. So make sure to give that a star if you're interested in it and enjoyed it. And follow the channel, join the Discord so we can collaborate. I just released a topic in the Discord regarding a potential open source project for everybody in the Discord to work on together. I thought about this topic today over the past week, and I thought it was a really interesting idea regarding a lot of people's current situations. So go check out the Discord if you want to see that proposal for that idea. I don't have no idea where to start with that idea, but I think with all of our minds together, we can make some pretty good work and come together and put together a plan and then execute it together. I think would be awesome. Um, How do you all utilize AI to teach yourselves better? I don't know if I'm doing it right. I just ask for a subject or topic's definition and then ask questions to further have a better understanding. That's literally that's it, chicken. I ask it a question. I think where people go wrong is they will ask the question, right? They will copy the paste the answer, they'll paste it in, and they'll move on. They won't even read the answer all the way. And that's where you have the problem. If you're willing to read the answer, is the AI giving me something that's plausible? Okay, let me practice it here. Let me take it, practice it. Okay, is that working? Okay, no, it's not working how I like. Let me go back and ask. And just by doing that, you can kind of just learning by example and is really effective from my point of view. Um, know what you want to ask, then think of how you can give it the most information to get the answer you're looking for. I don't know if it's exactly that advanced to just full on teach you just yet. You sort of have to mix and match, yeah, with YouTube tutorials or online resources. Yeah, eventually it'll probably get to the point where it's like literally like a pocket helper dedicated to your personality and your styling, and people might think that's kind of a security risk, but who cares? Like everybody already knows everything about everybody already. So just give me a little pocket robot, and I'll be chilling. I don't care. Okay, so any anything else that we should add? There was a little bug that we needed to fix actually with this. So when we were viewing tasks, right? We have no tasks to display, and so we'll filter. Okay, we get that. Queue to quit. So add task, code, one, view, main menu, edit tasks, task property, menu. Where was that on here? CD repos, CD task tracker, Python 3 task tracker py. Why? I have to I already installed the virtual environment though, so why is it giving me a hard time? I don't know. You know what would be cool for the next upgrade? You can try and get it to send a notification to your phone when the task is almost due. Yes, that would be a good idea actually. That's a really good idea. I need to look into that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you for that, Cheese Slice. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't already, Cheese Slice. Um, so if we view, that works out fine. Main menu, that's fine. Um, add a task, code, already created, clean, one, view, that's already fine. Edit, remove, that's fine. Edit, clear, that's fine. Edit, no task to edit, press enter. Right, okay, so right there. So, edit task property. Press enter. Right here. So, So we need to clear terminal here, right? So now if we exit out of here, run, enter, edit task list, enter, no, there, if, so this is, we need to change this. All right, gotta go till next time. Great stuff, bro. See you, Cheese. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it feels better when you're able to go back on answers for questions. Sometimes I can't do on classes. Yeah, exactly. So, else no task to edit. User input. So we just need to say where's the press Q? Here it is. Take this guy, put it up here to press enter. Right here. So if user input equals Q, so clear and run system. So press key to press any key to exit if user input or is equal to, so if there's user input or if is equal to just a blank string, meaning they didn't enter anything, we want to do this, right? Perfect. So now if we clear this, run, enter, edit task list, right? Perfect, edit task list, great. That takes us back. So let's commit this, git add task tracker .py git commit changed flow of tasks to change flow when no task to edit. Perfect. Git push. Awesome. So that will take care of that. And then any other points in the program that we're getting incorrect? Any other points in the code where we're getting so no matter what the view, we have that extended drop down. Now I've chosen to keep that for whatever. So if we edit a task property and there is tasks in there, 3 days to complete. Okay, so the days to complete needs so edit task property new days to complete. So while true, we'll need to clear terminal here, update the task days to complete, the Calce message, perfect, and then we need to clear terminal again here. If they enter 3, go back. We want to clear terminal here as well. Because if we go and if we do like play invalid, please enter number. See that we get stacked on top of each other again here. So if clear terminal here, no. We put that up there, like so. So you go like 4, right? That brings us back to here. So title task. So title also needs it as well. So the edit task property. So we clear here your current tasks. Calce elif user enter most. We need to clear terminal here. Okay, I think that works. So if I cleanse out of here. And then run this code. View, no tasks to view your main menu. view task list. So add a task, code 1, view task list, code, right? Menu, add task, clean, 5. So there they all are. Filter, it shows them. Quit. Perfect. So if I actually view filter or view filter here, I press like G, I go back to filter. So any key to quit filter view. So if user input or user input equals to a string, right? That's what we need to put here. So if user input that, your terminal, your terminal, your terminal, run sys has clear terminal at the beginning. Okay, so never mind. Don't need to add those. Don't need to add that either. So enter any key, enter any key. So when you take this, Control C if user here and put that there as well. Perfect. So now if we quit this, run edit task list, no task. Add task, code 1, view task, filter task, right? Perfect. View task, filter task 2. Nice. View task, filter task 3. Nice. Edit tasks, edit task property, that one, task title, code, days to complete, 10, main menu, view task list, main menu, awesome. Edit tasks, remove task, remove it, okay, edit task, no task to edit, add task, code, 1, view, main menu, edit tasks, clear, and go back, edit task property, 1, main menu, nice. Okay, that is working good, so let's go ahead and push this code here. git add, git commit chain or follow. When traveling menus. Added terminal additional and awesome. Pushed that. Perfect. Great. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. This was 2 hours and 23 minutes for a total of 44 views today. Very successful stream. We had a really poppin' a couple of streams these past couple weekends. Anyways, this was really great. We were successful in pushing our task tracker to GitHub. We learned a lot about making readmes, .git ignores, virtual environments, pushing things to GitHub in general, using them in comments, commits, and things like that. So very solid work. Please go check out the repo on GitHub for the task tracker app that's officially out now. And look for bugs. I'd love to fix the bugs that are in it, and by using it, you'll probably find some bugs, and by that means you're actually using it. So, anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream.